Alright, let us begin properly. Actually didn't have much to discuss, but I noticed that people were mentioning about bringing stuff up to me this meeting, so I did not, in fact, cancel it like I was intending to do so on Tuesday. But I do have some updates, in that the Adventure Team meeting shall be held at 2 p.m. CST on Wednesday, the 9th, so in 3 days, at this exact time, in 3 days. The leadership meeting shall be held tomorrow at 4 p.m. CST. There's been a DD release, specifically the DD Andrea, the Archpaladin, who is a dualistic DD of both chivalry and justice in one aspect, and the DD of hate and tyranny in the other. Hopefully that can give DMs, staff, players, or just people in general an idea of the deities of the universes as we start adding more and more of them to the World Anvil. As for other things that I have done this week, I have added a bunch of feats to the World Anvil. Specifically, I have added 2 new combat style feats. Specifically, that would be the updated Crusher feat, so it is in line with the power level and the way that ASIs work now, as well as the updated Tavern Brawler feat, again, for similar reasons. And then a whole bunch of general style feats. Specifically, I updated Actor, Athlete, Chef, Inspiring Leader, Keen Mind, Linguist. I combined the various armor proficiencies, armor masteries, and weapon training feats into one, known as Martial Training. That one's a little complicated, but I think it's a decent mix to get people to gain the proficiencies they want. Then there is the Observant update, the Poisoner update, the Resilient update, and the Skilled update. Skilled is also another one of those. It's fairly in depth in that it is not simply gain these skill proficiencies and then gain one skill of expertise. It is now a gain multiple skill proficiencies, gain or tool proficiency, and so on and so forth. Gain an expertise, and then choose one boon based upon a chosen skill. So it's a bit more spicy. In addition to that, I've added some of Bruges' major cities to the World Anvil, per the write-ups that Sithams and the team have been working on. I've got more on my docket regarding the region of the Dolotor Isles coming up soon, so we'll be working on those probably this week. As for the Minecraft server, it's been running fairly smoothly with the vanilla test. I think, regarding the fact that there's no, mods to reduce lag or anything of that nature, and the world was not preloaded, I think that this test has been fairly successful, and that I now know that the server hosts themselves are not the cause of the massive lag that players have been receiving. So I'm going to be working on some adjustments to this modded pack and to the world itself, see if I can't get that properly set up. I already have an idea of what I'm going to be putting into it, some more lightweight stuff, and see about getting that up soon. And by soon, I mean in the nearish future. Finally, just a brief update in general. Scroll work has been keeping me fairly busy this semester. I've been getting multiple homeworks a week just from one class, so while the updates I've been providing have not been as large, I'm still churning along, getting those updates out to people. As always, if you guys need anything, you can just ask me. Let's see here. I intend to either this week or next week, if I can finish my homework due by Wednesday, I should have enough prepped to start recruiting for the Bruges campaign. So people should look out for that. I specifically recruit from my personal game Discord, which many of you are in. but also be looking to recruit some from outside as well for that particular game. Going with that as well, the pirate campaign is also likewise nearly prepped. I'm gonna be running that one soon. I'll be messaging the players in that one because it's a continuing campaign. Letting them know that I'm nearly ready. We can start properly playing that game soon. Other than all that stuff, that's what I had. Now for people who had stuff to bring to me. Indeed, free time be damned. It does not help that Dying Light 2 came out recently, so I spent till 7 a.m. playing that when it came out. It was a mistake.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah.
Good?
It's pretty fun, yeah.
Great.
Hey, when you have to parkour, you parkour.
It's true. It's true. Ooh, excellent. Espionage and Cloak and Dagger, nice. Anything to, like, spicy details on that, or just, you had the meeting? Because I noticed you guys were talking in the Discord. I was going to pop in, but I was playing Apex at the time.
It's fine. So we believe we have a good basis of idea of how mechanics of things like espionage, information dealing, especially when it comes to PvP, because I was talking with Pi before, and apparently there was a lot of information problems that let other people in on other people's quests, if that makes sense, or like allowed unlocks, and that kind of got a little out of hand. So we're trying to come up with a system that people may know about other people's quests, but isn't like, I mean, of course there's going to be mechanics in which people can try to take quests from others, but it's not really the goal is to take people's fun away from them. But
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, no.
we're still working.
Yeah, there's not gonna be at least a lot of missions coming from like espionage or like popping up unlocking to alleviate for everyone else.
Yeah, sounds good. Could always
But
use
it's underway.
a system like that.
But it's underway, and I'm excited for it.
Yeah. Also, noticed that someone picked up the PvP rule set to start working on that. I wish thee luck. PvP is always a tricky thing to balance, so. Anything else of note to discuss? No? I see a shrubby type.
I don't think really anything changed from last week. For stuff.
Yeah.
The daughter campaign is half done. I have the maps and everything.
Nice. Excellent. Oh,
I did it.
Okay.
I did session 0 with the players last Thursday? This Thursday? Either way.
Very nice, very nice.
They are... it's an interesting party of people with not high wisdom.
Oh, so every campaign.
In an island that has its sanity.
This
which
is
requires wisdom.
This is fine.
One has 8 wisdom.
This is fine.
What could possibly go wrong?
This is not going to end at all badly. At all.
No. Is the guy with 8 wisdom the highest one in the group or not?
No.
Ah, okay.
Well, I mean, at least there's that. But, oh yeah, definitely should have a meeting regarding civilians soon. Regarding the crafting and all that, I've actually had some decent updates. I'm going to be releasing an update to the equipment guide soon. That should help out in the economy department as well. Before I do that release, though, I want to properly go through this big book I picked up, because it's got a lot of really helpful information that I'm going to draw inspiration from for the equipment guide. But that should cover mundane crafting as well as spruce up our magic crafting to the point where players can probably start using it actively. As for mundane armor and weapon crafting, the armor crafting thing's already on World Anvil. There's a few bugs in it, which I need to fix. Apparently the custom crafting side of things is pretty borked. Specifically, it's the book known as The Ultimate Guide to Alchemy, Crafting, and Enchanting. I picked it up at my local game store, and it's got some pretty good information in it, actually. But yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. If you're spending 3K in armor, you know it's going to be helpful. Also, you chose this life.
14 AC clothing is pretty nice.
It's true. It's true.
Wait, did JC just spend 3K on plate armor that has golden engravings on it so it can look pretty?
They are
I'm telling you, I'd ever wear heavy armor on purpose.
They are prepping a backup character because it's possible they will TPK in tonight's session.
Possible. Probably.
Yeah, they just fled from a Lich's phylactery protection chamber through a bunch of traps and are nearly dead, and got teleport trapped into the middle of the Lich's undead horde. So we'll see what happens.
May I suggest the holy hand grenade?
It would be helpful right about now, yeah. Which is actually really bad, is that the teleport trap, the only one who's saved on the trap, is the monk, who's a pretty heavy hitter, who lost all memories, who's now an amnesiac, and the healer of the party, who luckily is an NPC, and the monk is not going to be here this session, so it's not too bad, but they're down a healer and a heavy hitter for this fight.
And the other heavy hitter still has grief for 5 rounds.
Yes. Yeah, no, this is fine. Anyways, that is the gist of that land. For the feats, most of them, since I just remembered about this, most of them I've been looking at cubes, suggested write-ups for homebrew feats. So you'll see that if it was something that I drew inspiration from, or just like, yeah, your suggestion's cool, you'll see that I credited Cube. So I'll also be looking around the homebrew channels, see if there's anything else you guys have been posting there, to see if there's anything else that should be added. But overall, that is my update. Anything else to bring up regarding the other departments or anything of that nature?
Doesn't seem like it.
All right. In that case, that is the meeting. There may or may not be a meeting next Sunday. We'll determine this after the adventure team meeting. So expect an update around 2 or 3, 4 p.m. CST Wednesday, if there will be a meeting Sunday.
I think we're all in agreement that we don't tell Chrono that you changed Tavern Brawler.
Yeah, that's fair. He's gonna find out soon though, because he's in my my Wednesday day.
Just don't tell him then either.
Yes.
He can't know. He can't grapple more things.
Yeah. But I didn't even know it was the Super Bowl. I just my focus this week is gonna be getting these games out, the Pirate one and the Borussia campaign. So I'm not really gonna be focusing on updates for the World Anvil. That said, if there is stuff to discuss from the meetings, so whether it be the leadership or the adventure team meeting, that will be cause for a meeting. But yeah, no, it's no need for a meeting if there's nothing important to discuss after those. But that is this meeting. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day and all that good stuff. As always, if you need anything from my face, you can always just message me. And I appreciate all the work and help you guys have been providing. And I'm going to